guys, today I won locals with Earth Machine. This deck is my favorite deck, rogue deck. Beat everyone, undefeated. So now I'm gonna do a deck profile. I'm gonna show you the card by card. We're gonna start with the Machina package, 3 Metalcruncher, 3 Fortress, 1 Citadel. This is a standard ratio. Some people you choose to play 2 Fortress or just 1, but I prefer 3 because more targets for Metalcruncher to search. By far the best starter of the deck, but you can choose to cut it as well to 2 because it's searchable as well. Next up we have the train package. I play 1 bullet and 2 Derricrane. This is a standard ratio. You don't want to break too much with the high level Earth machines. It does happen, but it's not that much of a problem because Fortress, you can still get to play with Fortress as an extender by discarding any of the leftover machines. So this is the train package. Next we're gonna start with the 3 Dozer, the best card of the deck. This is what facilitates your combo. You go into River Stormer and search more cards by ending the combo as well. 3 Harvester. In this deck you play 9 starters. Harvester is one of them, and Metalcruncher. The other one is Heavy Forward. We're gonna get into it. Then we play 2 Trencher. This is a no choice. You can choose to play 1 because the second one never comes up, but in the grind game is pretty much a very saving grace. So it's not so bad. You can choose to play 1 or 2, it's your choice. After that we play the one-offs in Infinitracks, Anchor Drill and Tunneller. These are the targets for Ancient Gearbox. This card helps you with searching any of the level 5s out of the Trencher, Tunneler or Anchor Drill, which have like 500 defense or 500 attack. With this card, it's very bad opening because this is basically the brick of the deck. But even if you open it, it depends on your hand. It's not so bad afterwards, but you usually don't get to go into the Tunneler route where you go to draw 2 cards. So that's the monster lineup of Earth Machine. Then we go into hand traps. I choose to play 2 Ash Blossom and 2 Nibiru. Depending on the locals you play at, you can choose what hand traps you can play. I choose to play 2 because I don't want to open too many of the same copy. Usually, having Avarice as my deck, like Tunneler, basically the idea is that I just hope to draw it. I don't necessarily want to open in my starting hand, but it's either fine if I open it as well. That's why I play 2 copies of each, because I get to draw it with Tunneler. After that, we're going to the spell and trap lineup. 1 off Call by the Grave, 3 Heavy Forward, this is one of the other starters of the deck. After that, we play 3 Redeployment. This is the other starter that gets you into the Machina lineup. Pretty good card. Discarding cards from the hand is also very helpful because you get to choose to discard the Citadel or a Trencher, basically filling up your graveyard with resources. So that's very good. It's a very good card. After that, we play 3 Overdrive. You must play 3 of this card. This card is very good. Basically, with this card, you get to recycle cards from the graveyard because all of the Infinitracks have cards that banish themselves. So basically, you have 4 copies of Tunneler to draw more cards from the deck. So it's very good. After that, we get to play 3 Impermanences and 3 Chalice. You can choose to play, instead of Chalice, you get to play Effect Veiler, but I prefer to have Chalice just for going second. This card is very good. Impermanence is also very good, very nice to have. That's all I have to say about this. You can choose to play any other kind of hand trap, but these are my choices. After that, we get into the extra deck. So these are the Infinitrack cards I want to play. River Stormer and Earth Slicer. Cards are very nice to have. This is basically the searcher for the entirety of the deck. Searcher's Earth Machine. And this guy pops cards depending on the number of materials you have. Because you detach as many materials, you pop as many cards on the field as the ones you detach. So you must play these cards. After that we go into the rank 10 plays. Gustav Max for Bird. And again help you go into Liebe. This guy usually, depending on your hand, if you have 2 trains, you get to end on this guy. It's a 4k body. Usually you just get to have like an unaffected monster. The combo with this and Citadel is pretty insane because if they get to respond to Citadel, you just chain the effect with Super Dora and you make your Citadel unaffected by any other card effect. So it's a unaffected Raigeki. works pretty good. And this guy for OTKing usually. Usually go into this and this to go 8,000 damage immediately. After that, we go into the other rank plays. ZEUS, you can get to hard make ZEUS with Harvester and any rank 10, either Citadel or the level 10 trains, which is really nice in this deck. Not many decks get to do this. So you basically can have you can possibly end on a 4 material ZEUS, because heavy forward can also attach itself as a material. And then we have Goliath, the link package, which you play 3 of this. These are needed for the combo, for the Tunneller combo. You have 3 of this card. You basically have 3 less targets for Tunneller, so you get to draw more cards from the deck, more unknown cards. And then we play Ancient Gear Ballista. This searches the Ancient Gear box, and this one basically is a Monster Reborn quick effect. This card is very good because with this card you can play Imperial Order or Skill Drain any floodgates, and this card in the graveyard can just send them from the field to the graveyard to special summon itself. These are the Earth Machine link cards. And then we go into my links for choice. IP Masquerena, Unicorn, and Underworld Goddess. You can choose to play more XYZs, you can choose to play the rank 10 and the rank 9 Enter Blathnir, or Appaloosa. I prefer to play Underworld Goddess. This card is very unexpected for a lot of people. Also, Unicorn is self-explanatory, IP Masquerena target as well. Shuffling cards pretty strong. So this is my Earth Machine deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel and have a nice day.